Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and they, them people. I know, I might say that every single time from now on, but embarrassing enough, on my last video, well, not, I don't think my last video, my Bloodhound Guide video, I mentioned that I will continue to speak forward about how to determine to take a fight or not. Unfortunately, embarrassing enough, I did not mention that at all. So this video is just me talking about that. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask that in the comments. I will be more than happy to answer them. But yes, please enjoy.
I punched my window.
So this video we're just talking about how to determine a fight or not with Bloodhound scan. Now mainly depend on what game mode and how many you've got on your team. This situation I scanned and I'm in duos as a solo. It's a 2v1. Now how I always think about taking down a team of 2 on my own. Take down one without them noticing, finish off the other one as a 1v1. As you can see, this situation I pulled that off pretty well, as you may have seen this clip before in my Bloodhound Guide video. You already know in this situation I win, considering what I thought and how I proceeded to kind of like achieve that goal. That's what won me this fight. Another situation, I'm hearing footsteps.
Someone took my fucking optic.
And decide to scan after I see one. That's when you should scan, the moment you make contact. I don't know if I spoke on that either, but the perfect time to scan is when your team makes contact or when the enemy makes team with when the enemy team makes contact with your team. Because they already know you're there. Considering how big Bloodhound's scan is, you can easily be pointed out in the open or just in general, considering it's a big orange wall. The perfect time to scan is when you're already noticed, or if you're about to be noticed, as in a third party. So to start a third party, you scan so you know where everyone's at and determine to take that fight or not. This situation, I hear a bunch of shooting. I scan. There's more than 4 people. That's at least 2 teams, or a mirage. So I still push in, considering it's trios. And I thought my team was behind me. Apparently not. So I take down almost this whole team. Considering I let that Bingler run, I don't know why I did. But apparently, in the heat of the moment, I did so I can go finish and get health, and I could see behind me. Apparently, that's what I did. I think. I don't know. I can't just make excuses. So I go over here because I scanned right after that finish, checking my back, because I'm not sure if there's more. This is the second team. I'm still in the fight because I noticed my teams in the area, considering one of them was down by the team I was fighting. And yes, I did take the risk of taking that Revenant silence, even though my scan wouldn't be useful at all. I still decided to take it. Considering that I already have my ult activated, I could already easily tell what people are, depending on what happens to my team and just general game sense. Now you may be thinking at this point when I get down, you didn't win. I still did the act for my team. We may have not won the game or the fight, I still did my role. Just taking the fight and I did well in this situation. This situation, this is my best game like ever, in my opinion, my best Bloodhound game I've ever had. And if not, the best game I've ever had in general. As you can see, I took a scan. And you're probably thinking, why did you scan? Why is this on the how to determine a fight? So if you look in the top right, it's the last 4 squads. If you look on the map, see how small it is. I decided to take my chances and scan, even though I told you it was supposed to be sneaky. If the ring is this small, don't be afraid to scan, because your spot will be in your team yourself. Will be very easy to find in the late game, no matter what. And as all things go, down this team and continue to scan. Despite my ult being gone, we still won. And here's the thing. If you noticed that I kept taking my scans into consideration of what was going on around me. Again, I scanned one last time because it's the last team. Also, if you happen to hear my voice a second time, that's just the game audio and me talking to my teammates. So don't worry too much on it. But as you noticed, my scans managed to help kind of figure out where the last team was at. They could have been anywhere, even though this place was small, but it still helps. The scan still helps determine if they were going to go around or anything like that, or if they were rev-hiding. So even at the late game, even if it's the last game, you know where they are, the scan will still do some good.
Word from you, and we still.
As you can see here,
22 kills.
2K. My second 2K ever.
You're welcome.
You may or may have not seen this clip before in an old video. Not really old, just a few days ago. But as you can see here, we just got out of a fight. If you look at our health bars, I throw a few shots at the guy who just hit me, and I decide to take a shield bat. Now, right after this scan, you'll notice what I do. My thought process. I scan. There's more than 2 teams here. We're barely surviving on any ammo, and we barely have any health. I decide to turn around. That helps us instead of just placing on top 10. We managed to place top 3. You can obviously tell it's a major point difference for me and my team. Thank you guys a lot for watching.